for Buxmont, number 2-1, Julia Julia takes a lead jammer position, but she is through the pack first, through the line. Number 2-2 is for Reading, Skate or Die. Non-lead jammer, both teams able to score points.
Wait at their initial pass. Ladies and gentlemen, out in the crowd, who is this? Is this your first Derby game?
Show of hands if it's your first time.
How many people here have been to Derby before?
I gotta believe it's more than 2.
I misspoke. Who here has not been to Derby before?
We'll find them, Chris. We'll find them.
We'll look through the crowd and ask some questions.
Absolutely.
Make sure they're paying attention. This is your test later.
Julia Julia coming up against the wall for Reading. No pack was called, but she's not able to get that through. Some defense being put there. Her teammates trying to help her through. Skate or Die for Reading up against a solid wall. Both jammers having a tough time. Congratulations.
It was horrible.
Double congratulations.
Oh my God, the girls knew more about what they were doing than I did, and I was trying to tell them what to do. It was very funny.
Through these blockers here in front first, they become the lead jammer. That lead jammer has the option to call off the jam before the end of the 2 minutes. Essentially, they can make a strategic move to be able to score points, lock in those points, and not allow the other team to score as they're coming up to the blockers. As you see, Reading just called the skating for Buxmont on the outside. Red hair, black star. She's around, she's lead jammer. Followed closely by Skate or Die, number 2-2 for Reading. He's not telling her no, he's telling her she's not lead jammer. Referee calls a no pack. That means that the blockers have all separated too far apart. No pack typically means that the blockers need to allow the jammer through. It's possible that there could be a penalty called for not allowing it, depending on the situation. Right on. Takes a hit, able to keep going, scores 5 points for Buxmont. That's called a grand slam when they have 5 points. That's the most you can score in one pass. One more point, if anyone noticed. The Reading jammer with her star was forced to go all the way behind all of the skaters because she was knocked out of bounds, and then the people that knocked her out were able to go back, forcing her further back than the blockers.
Jump up and down.
Turn around, look behind you. There they are.
Awesome.
Got Wendy and Andrea. I remembered.
One of them is selling tickets for the 50-50. The other one is selling chuck a duck.
Chuck a duck!
You take a duck and you chuck it.
Skill throw, skill throw, skill throw. Number 7-7, unsweetened. Skating and jamming for the Reading Derby girls. Having a hard time with the blockers there from Buxmont. As is Julia Julia, number 2-1 with the black helmet white star. Neither jammer able to get through. We'll see who ends up being the lead. A lot of movement. Who's it going to be? And it looks like Reading takes the lead jammer position.
When the packs aren't moving that fast, it's really hard to play defense.
Julia Julia able to make it through the pack. Looks like like there was a penalty call on the blocker for Buxmont, blocker Khan, as he heads to the box. On the floor, 4 blockers and a jammer. Buxmont having 1 blocker in the box to start with. Oh, number 99, Slane Gretzky's through, but she's not lead jammer. It looks like lead jammer is going to Redding for Jaber, number 1-4, and she calls off the jam. 5 seconds to Derby.
5 seconds to Patrick Stockton. This is your chopper. Do it now.
Come on, give the chopper. Insanity for Buxmont. It makes her way through the outside, takes lead jam. Skater dive for Redding. Not too far behind. Oh, some fancy footwork by skater dive. Oh, big hit put on her. Is she able to stand? She... No pass, no penalty is what it's called. Makes her way through. Takes a look back at unsweetened. Rama trying to get through. She calls it off. Who's through? What points? That's the question. Decoration for life. Number 1-4. Jaber makes her way through. Lead jammer.
Still anybody's game, people.
A lot of movement on the lines. And she's able to super toes her way through. Calls off the jam. But let's not interrupt them. They're playing.
Well, I mean, I asked the people on the bench, not, who was playing.
Number 99, Slane Gretzky. Out in front, taking the lead jam spot. There's 2 penalties called. And go figure, Chris, it's a double 350 in the box. Both players.
Double 350 in the box. Wow, that's amazing.
It's 700 in the box.
What is the odds of that?
It looks like, 5-1.
All right.
5-1 odds. Or 10-2, whichever way you flip it. Math. Slane Gretzky gets 5 points. She gets the additional 5th point for passing the other team's jammer.
Well, I mean, there's got to be an upper limit to the number of numbers they can have in the actual derby league. Otherwise, repeating numbers.
9,999. Well, 10,000. Because you can still also have 0.
And not to mention all the other
There's multiple zeros. You can be 0, 0, 0, 0.
Peter has a degree sign in her number.
It's Slane Gretzky going to the box as a jammer.
Oh, no.
However, there is a full minute left in this jam. Don't think Redding can call this jam off right now, but they do have what's called a power jam ability.
Don't pay us power jam.
Yes. So right now, Redding can score some uncontested points as long as Buxmont's jammer is in the box. Ladies and gentlemen, are you having any trouble hearing the announcing? Everybody good? Can I get a thumbs up if it's good?
Yes.
Excellent.
Awesome.
You're on the bench.
Wow, they can even hear
Thank you.
Dude, they can hear us all the way back to the maintenance closet.
What's going on in that maintenance closet? I don't know. It's a dirty place apparently. Renee Bruce, still lead jammer, or not lead jammer, but she is scoring some points. Slane Gretzky, out of the box, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. That's the end of that jam. And that's the end. Chris, note to self, don't call the skaters by the wrong names. They don't like it. And there is a penalty right off the bat. Going against Buxmont. They're jamming Insanity straight to the box. Big opportunity for Redding to catch up and even potentially take the lead. Redding's Martha's lead jammer. Power jam happening. If she gets by all the blockers, she's going to get 5 points. Blocker Khan for Buxmont. Heading to the box.
This Power Jam is brought to you by the building you're in, InLine 309, who's gracious enough to host us in our many games and practices. If you see somebody wearing an InLine 309 t-shirt, make sure to thank them for letting us play here.
Right. Jammer is through. 5-point pass right there. Insanity from Buxmont out of the box. Recycled back to the back of the pack. Right back at you. Reading now has the penalty on their jammer. Buxmont having the opportunity to score points. However, first time through the pack. No points scored yet. 30 seconds left to go in this jam.
For those who don't know, the jammer must complete an initial pass first before earning points.
Exactly. Insanity knocked out of bounds, having to go all the way back behind the person that knocked her out of bounds. If a jammer is knocked out of bounds and they do not come in back onto the track behind the blocker or other person that knocked them out of bounds, that is a penalty called a cut track. Get down over there.
Get it on.
Number 3-0 Law Animal going up for Buxmont, and she is through for lead jammer. 1-4 G-Bird. Makes her way through on the inside. She's through. See what happens here. The pack is moving.
When the pack moves, it's really hard to play defense.
Oh, big hit put on. Loratimer from number 915. And Loratimer called for the cut track. She's knocked out of bounds and came back in without coming behind the blocker. Lots of power jams here so far, Chris.
Yes.
5-point pass for Reading.
Power jams. We got any more power jams? I have to let Pico know because they're up the power.
This power jam brought to you by Apex Skate Shop. Apex Skate Shop for all of your dirty needs. Another 5 points. And we are a tie game.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, dude. And a 5-point pass for Reading. Loretta was out of the box for Buxmont, trying to make her way through here. She's able to score 4 points. She had already made her initial pass. For Reading, attempting to call off the jam. Unfortunately, she was not named initially the lead jammer, so she wasn't able to. Lead jammer Loratimer went into the box, so she's no longer able to call it off either. And that's the end of that jam. Full 2 minutes. Nice.
Nice.
And they're off. Julia Bullitt for Buxmont in black, number 2-1. Skater Die for Reading in blue, number 2-2. Where did that light come from?
Let there be light.
I see easy light. There goes season 2. No jammer able to get through the blockers. Mad props to the blockers.
Good job, good job. Keep pushing, Donna, you're good. Keep pushing, keep pushing. The other guy, slow.
It is a standstill out there. Defense. Julia Bullitt able to make her way through for Buxmont. Slips through.
Wow, that was 50 seconds of defense. That's crazy.
That would also have been a long time if it was 50 minutes.
I was about to say, I was almost say 50 minutes. I'm like, that's a really long time.
Long in the jam. Skater Die gets through. 4 points scored for Buxmont. 45 seconds left in the jam. Julia Bullitt coming up to the line. Knocked out. Of bounds. Comes back in. Get a little help from her blockers. And that helped cost him. For 1-9-0-7, Komaransky heading to the box for a penalty.
Yes.
So, Miss Spectator, I hear you have a question.
Five contestant battle be started.
Shout out to F-Stop and Balls Full Cannon.
Away they go.
Do all the things. Love pixel sticks. Nice punchy shade. Can I borrow it? It's weird when an announcer standing in the back and can say things about people and then they're like, wait, is he talking about me? Like people sitting in purple chairs. They don't even know they're sitting. Aha, she noticed. I'm 5 feet behind you, don't worry. Lots of hard hits out there, Chris. It's getting physical. Wendy's still instead of 50-50s.
Still a close game, anybody's game.
Not sure how 50-50 works.
Oh, this derby is so exciting, you can understand it.
You buy tickets. Next number.
Hey, Rich, go walk over to the beer table, tell them we're selling.
I can't hear you.
Beer table, go tell them what we're selling.
Beer table, oh yeah. I'll be over there in a minute.
Animal up against number 22. Happens to be Claws away to the front to get something jam position. Skater Dad still having trouble trying to get into Buxmont. Popped her and she does it fine. Oh no! Looks like we're running against the box. Putting Redding on the Pico, they don't pay us power jam. It's a grand slam pickup of 5 points for Redding. Animal's gonna dig through the... Animal digs her way through the defense as a whole. Another elder various animal pots.
Oh, big hit for number 2-2, Skater Die. She goes down and gets right back up. And she gets the points for it.
She's getting exciting.
It's another 4-point pass. I don't see the refs pointing at anyone. 12 seconds left in the jam. 14th round. Again, another big hit on Skater Die. This time she crawls on the outside. Gonna go back in, but that's the end of the jam. And they're off. Julia Bulia, they go right through. two blockers holding it back. Trying to make up some points. Redding's jammers still having a hard time. The Buxmont blockers doing everything they can to keep her from getting through so they can make up that gap. And she is through a 5-point pass. That's for Buxmont. Cutting that lead down by 5 points. Now a 9-point lead for Redding. Their jammer just now getting through. Everybody's back up to full strength. And just as quickly as everyone's back to full strength, penalty card on number 21, Julia Bulia for Buxmont. And this is going to allow Redding potentially to extend their lead. It's a power jam. Buxmont blocker is going to have to work hard to keep her from scoring. Another 5-point pass. That's how it goes. I like your glasses. What measure prescription are they? Oh no, nice. From Konradsky onto Unsweetened. Sweetened licked the call. This may be the last jam for this half. Minute 20 left to play. The jam could time out. We can have the full 2 minutes even after the half has ended. Depending on what happens. Big hit from by the jammer on the Buxmont blocker. Sounds like a bunch of penalties out there, Chris. Buxmont, 2 in the box. And there's 2 blockers and 1 jammer. Slan Gretzky's going to have to try and do it all by herself. Four-point pass for Redding. They've extended their lead to 25 points. Fancy footwork by Jaybird. Stay up and scoring points. Number 1-4. Wow, fancy footwork right through. For Redding, they are trying to score points right off the bat here. How about that, Ryan? This is a shout out. Free tacos on Frank. I'm assuming that means Franks and Beans, Frank.
Richard's saying something, I can't understand what he's saying. Rich, where are you? Jump on the ground, I can't see you.
That's not a true statement, that was just a shout out. An effective one, though.
Have fun over there, huh, Rich?
I'm sorry, do you miss me?
Oh, yeah.
Gets away.
And the call off the end. Jamming for the Redding Derby Girls up against Insanity. It's gonna be a good one. Ooh, they're getting into it already.
Jammer on jammer action. Unsweetened for Redding.
Excellent defense of like both teams right now.
Lots of defense. Blockers don't want anybody through.
Excellent defense.
If I only had a fence, Chris, and the letter D.
It's exciting.
This jam brought to you by Fences.
Yay.
To keep the dogs in. Fancy footwork. We're going to get around the block by Komratsky. Takes lead jammer for Redding. It's unsweetened. 1 minute to go in the jam. Buxmont had the lead for what was more than half of the first half. Redding took the lead towards the end of this first half. Has expanded it 138 to 101 so far. Check that, make it 143 to 101. 5-point pass for Redding.
And San Diego by. The fourth jam of the second half. And away they go. Box is empty, both teams are at full strength. Our animals having a tough time getting around them. Redding girls. And the Royals in the championship for Buxmont.
So, Chris, it looks like Redding has about a 50-point lead, 49 to be exact. It is still anyone's game with 24 minutes plus to play.
Buxmont got a few good power. And Julie Bullock gets to try to go against the Redding defense. Buxmont down a player trying to play some defense, but number 77 on the way to get the jam position. Get it on. Stuff is happening, derby stuff. Derby, 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 derby.
Derby, derby.
Who's excited for roller derby? Come on, crowd, make noise! Prove to me that you're here!
5-point pass. 5-point pass for Skater Die.
Most excellent.
Chris, do you know the video game Skater Die?
Skate or die?
It was called Skate or Die from Nintendo.
I must have missed that one.
Late 80s Nintendo game, Skate or Die. It's fun too. Immediate penalty called on Blockathon number 1204 into the box. Redding with a fairly solid lead here. 163 to Buxmont's 109. Jammer on jammer action. I see you guys over there. Good job. Wow, fast move. Oh, and she goes down. Jaybird trying to bust through the line like a fullback. Jaybird looking to use her wings, keep herself up flying. Julia Julia trying to get through, but Redding's defense is saying no. Jammer finally through. She is lead jammer. Let's go around to the pack. And oh, she's hit as she goes out of bounds. Only a 1-point pass. Starts the jam. 5 seconds. And they're off. Slaying Gretzky, number 99 for Buxmont. Keeps her footing, stays up, and makes her way through. Lead jammer. Scooter by gets through. With 2-2. Slaying Gretzky trying to get through there. Real quick. 4-point Rumble. And there's a penalty called on 1-3-3-7 on Buxmont. Looks for a forearm call. And there goes Insanity, number 302, to the Buxmont bench. Power jam for Buxmont, or excuse me, for Redding, as Buxmont's jammer is in the box. Redding looking to extend their lead. This is their opportunity. 16 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. Fancy footwork on Sweden has there, and she's able to stay up and get through the pack. Like hot knife through butter, she scores 5 points for Redding. Ooh, big hit from the backside. And she's okay! Minutes left to go. Already going into jam 13. Number 1-4 skating for Redding is the jammer. Jammer gets through, takes the lead. Lorano will recycle to the back. Lorano having trouble with the blockers, and she is able to make it through. Redding blocker trying to put a hit on her. Not able to do it at the last moment. 15 minutes to go in the game. Number 2-1 for Buxmont, Julia Bulia going up against number 2-2, Skater Die for Redding. I've seen this combo out there a few times. Lots of defense. Julia Bulia taking a big hit, able to keep her feet inbounds and upright. Makes it through for lead jammer. Julia Bulia, unseen as she gets through that pack. She scores 5 points. Welcome back, Chris.
Yes. Heart. Chris, I just heart.
Like Captain Planet?
Oh, God.
Earth, wind, fire, water, heart. I am Captain Planet.
He just stands there with the heart with him.
Got him all.
This game brought to you by pop culture references that no one knows.
I think most of them know. Once the skaters hit each other, Insanity, number 302 for Buxmont, able to make it through. She is lead jammer. Sore seams, his 4th turn. And Sweden makes it through. This is a time in the game where all the girls are starting to lose a little bit of energy. Big hit on other blocker from Redding. But that's not. Kristen this jam brought to you by hashtags. It used to be called a pound sign, and now it's a hashtag. Hashtags.
Stop it.
Slaying Whiskey almost tripped up, but able to stay up. She is lead jammer. Quick on those skates, she is. Untouched as she goes round and round in the apex. 5-point pass there. Her blockers doing their best to keep the other team's jammer from getting through. And it looks like number 6'9" Short Fuse is in the box for Buxmont. To Jammers! And jam number 17 coming up.
Jammers are going to get some nice speed going here. Orioles trying to bob and weave like a bobcat.
A lot of defense in this game, Chris. A lot of defense. Both teams scoring only when they had the opportunity. Other than that, very defensive game.
And we're going to get something jam position for Buxmont. And the crowd goes wild.
Canned crowd screaming from the announcer's booth.
All right. We got a whole crowd in here. Crowd of two.
Can I hit my drop button? Boom! Just kidding.
Wah, wah.
Dum, dum, da, dum.
Our Animals going to try and get by one more time and regular some more points for Buxmont and calls.
As you've probably seen, you can score 20 plus points easily in one jam, so this game can still go either way. 9 minutes to play in the game. No pack is called. Julian Boyd fighting the Reading defenders, as is Unsweetened. Unsweetened twirled around the defender. Had to come out of bounds and go back in. Again, defense. Lots of defense from both teams' blockers.
And Julie gets a new jam for Buxmont.
Chris, I don't know the exact numbers.
Yes?
But it seems that when Reading has had the lead jammer, they've taken an opportunity to score a little bit more points than Buxmont has been able to.
It does kind of feel that way, Rich.
I don't know. I don't know the numbers right now, Chris.
Numbers are things you add together to get bigger numbers.
That's perplexing.
I know, right?
Julie Boyd squeaks by on the inside. Turn forward.
See, the problem is Julie got more points. That means we have to do addition, and that means I have to think. I don't like that.
Thank goodness that I am not doing the math and the scoreboard is.
Yeah, right?
5 points scored there for Buxmont from Julie Boyd, that last pass. Official timeout. And they're off. Oh, big hit on Insanity. Straight down. Right in front of the announcer booth. Insanity giving it back a little bit. Reading has one of their blockers out of the box. Buxmont at full strength. Buxmont blockers giving Jaybird a hard time. Keeping Jaybird in the cage. And a penalty call on Reading, number 915 into the box. Just as Reading got to full strength. Jaybird is called for a penalty just as she thought she was through the pack, allowing Buxmont to take the lead jam just over a minute to go in this jam. Power jam for Buxmont. Opportunity here for them to score some points. Only two blockers able to keep Insanity down. As Reading gets another blocker back on the court. No pack is called. Insanity able to get through. to start again.
Hit it home.
Buxmont's blockers trying to give a lane to their jammer. Slaying Risky able to get through lead jammer and also two Reading Dirty Girls sent to the box. Just as Reading's jammer is out of the box. Penalty called on number 5. Whistle for Buxmont going to the box for a multiplayer block. Morano, number 130 for Buxmont, lead jammer coming around. Able to avoid hits and stays in bounds. Is she able to get through? Good defense, but she's able to get through the pack. Able to score 5 points for Buxmont. Morano channeling her inner animal.
Cheetah. Or mole. She has to dig through. It's a dig through the defensive hole.
I don't know about that one. Maybe.
What else digs to the earth other than earthworms?
Groundhogs?
Digging mole rats?
Groundhogs? 5 more points for our animal.
This will be a close game, ladies and gentlemen.
And the Reading jammer through for her first pass. Whistle the Riveter out of the box for Buxmont. Have number 21, Julia Bullia for Buxmont, and number 14, Jaybird for Reading. Jamming. Jaybird on the inside. Julia Bullia up the middle. Julia Bullia makes it through.
Enjoy as we can for Buxmont.
She's going to be hoping that her blockers can help her out, keeping the Reading jammer back. Lots of defense, but Jaybird is through. It's a jammer race now. Let's see what happens here.
It's a close game, ladies and gentlemen.
Julia Bullia, did she get through? No, she's being blocked up by the Reading blockers. And the second back. That's to start the jam. A minute 30 down to.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
It's going to be making or breaking for each jam here, Chris.
Oh yes.
Slaying Gretzky knocked down. Recycled pretty far back. Oh, fancy footwork inside. Outside. Can she stay up and get through? She can. Yes, and stays up. She gets lead jammer for Buxmont.
That was some amazing jamming.
And there's a penalty call on Reading. Number 350 going to the box. Even Stevens for the power of each team right now. Gretzky gets through, calls off the jam. 5 favorite players and teams, everybody. Come on, there's about 20 seconds left to go. This is gotta be it. Reading's looking for defense. Buxmont's looking for offense. Morano coming up against a strong running wall. Give some help from her blockers. She is through. What's going to happen? The game is over, but the game continues. There we go. Makes it through. They're scoring points. They're almost got to make up some points here. Both teams scoring 4 points. A minute 20 left in this jam in this game. She is. Buxmont's blockers really doing their best trying to keep the jammer from going anymore. It's getting loud out there. 4-point pass for Reading. 4-point pass for Buxmont. It is a 4-point spread right now. Wow. This is exciting. 45 seconds left. Morano trying to make it through.